Welcome to the Week of the Angels, where every single day we are giving you a new video on a specific angel number, repeating numbers for this week. We're going to be going over 111 all the way to 999, or actually 777, I should say, and we'll cover 8s, 9s, and 0s at a later date. But what I want to do is keep this very, very succinct and go over why it is that you are seeing 111 all the time, the meaning of the angel number 111. So we're going to try and keep this between about 5-7 minutes, so it's going to be pretty quick. I will put a playlist of longer versions of these videos with similar ideas down below if you want a more extended version, but let's get right into it. Now remember, only take on board whatever resonates with you. That is the sign to you that whatever I'm saying to you actually is calling to you and is what is actually being communicated to you. So I'm going to say that before every video, but let's get right into it. Now, one of the first things I love with this number, and I always get reminded of when I see 1s, 3 1s, 4 1s, is the reminder of what I truly am. A divine, infinite, co-creative being. In fact, put that down below in the comments if you're at this point, that I am a divine, co-creative being. And by putting that below down there, it only helps you align more with this idea, because at the end of the day, that is what we all truly are. And a lot of times this number will come through to remind you that this is the case. You are not just a human. You are not just some person in a physical body walking around in a Newtonian billiard ball game, just getting thrown around by life. You are ultimately a divine, infinite, co-creative being, and this number a lot of times will appear to remind you of this fact and to keep you aligned with that fact. So one other thing your angels may be communicating when showing you these 3 1s through that reminder is to really pay attention to your thoughts. Remember, you are a co-creative being, and a lot of your creation, a lot of what comes into your life comes from your belief patterns and your thoughts. And when you see this number, it might even indicate that you are in a powerful pocket of manifestation energy. And so really monitor your thoughts. You know, I really love to use this number as not only a reminder that I am a co-creative being, but to also understand the implications of that. And then I'll go, oh yes, I am a co-creative being. I am very powerful in creating my own reality. That's what I'm doing here. You know, I am experiencing what I am in each moment here. I'm creating it. Now, what is it I actually want to create? And then to actually monitor my thoughts. And so sometimes I've noticed I'll see this number when my thoughts are wandering a little bit, and I take it as a message from my angels to be like, oh, remember, you know, if you're thinking about things you don't want, you're bringing that closer to you. In the same way that if you're thinking about things you do want, you're bringing that closer to you. So my advice when you're seeing this number is to really take a moment to reflect on what it is you truly are. You know, a lot of us are walking through life on kind of like an autopilot. We're walking around with all these beliefs and ideas in our head that we didn't even put there, that may have been put there since childhood. Most of them convincing us that we're not a divine being, that we're just, you know, a physical human that came here, we're going to die, and then that'll be it for us. But that just isn't the case. And this number serves as your angels communicating to you the idea that you are a divine being, you are a co-creative being, you are creating your life as you go, your reality. You know, the moment I started to actually monitor my thoughts and put thought into my thoughts, so to speak, put intention into what I did, my life started to improve. The people around me, the environments I'm in, the things I get to do, all of it, because I started creating that for myself. And whenever I see this number, I immediately remember I am a divine, co-creative, infinite being. I remember what I truly am, what I am actually connected to, not what other people try and convince me that I am, not what people try and say you are, but to remember what it is you truly are connected to, that you are co-creating alongside with in this experience. And when you remember that, and you remember it often, especially when you see this number, if you're seeing this number a lot, it may just be a call that you need to remember this more often, because the universe works consistently. And the more you're in that energy of remembering what you are, the more you are going to create your reality from that place. And the more you create your reality from understanding what it is you actually are, the more beautiful your reality is going to be. It's going to reflect divinity. It's going to reflect, you know, oneness, God consciousness, all of these different types of things. And so you don't need to wait for this number to remember this. But when seeing this number, it is a good reminder that you are a co-creative being. Your thoughts have power. You are creating your reality as you go. And just to remember what it is you truly are, you know, this really gives me a lot of peace of mind. You know, it really puts me in a loving state when I remember what it is I actually am, instead of all of these games like I've been convinced are real, but are really just shadows, smoke and mirrors, and aren't that important. What is important is remembering what I am and moving from that place. So if that resonated with you, please do apply that in your life. Again, we kept this pretty succinct. If you want more information on repeating ones and what that can mean, check out the playlist I left below, which gives all angel numbers from ones to all the way up to nines and also zeros, repeating number, a much more in-depth version of each of those. But anyway, this is the week of angels. We're going over twos next tomorrow, so stay tuned as we go over the meaning of 222 tomorrow, give you what that represents and some of the things I suggest you do if you're seeing that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you are a divine, infinite, co-creative being. Put that down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.